Oh man, hosting the World Cup in the West Indies, it's everything. You know, we hosted it in 2010. We did not win, but to have it on our home shores again, the impact it will have not only on us cricketers, but the different countries in the islands, in the regions, you know, from the tourism industry to the hotel workers to people coming in. It will be amazing spectacle for us in the Caribbean, and I can't wait for all these visitors to come to our shores and bless our island and our tourism industry.
Your message to fans?
My message to the fans, the Maroon fans, you know, you just have to come out there and support us. You know, we've been playing some really good T20 cricket, especially in all of 2023. We didn't lose a series. The guys are looking good. The team is looking good. So I rally my Maroon fans to come out. It's at home. And there's no better place to play cricket than in the Caribbean. It's a different atmosphere. And it's over the years, what we've been able to create as a cricket destination is you, the fans. You are the ones that make the game so special. So I encourage you. Tickets are out already. Less than 100 days. You got to go out and get your tickets and don't wait last minute. You know we Caribbean people love to wait last minute. Less than 100 days to go. You know, obviously over the last year and a half, we've been fine-tuning our team, you know, from a cricketing aspect, you know, trying to come up with the squad of final 20, which we'll have to pick 15 from. Again, I said earlier, the guys been playing some really good cricket. We are at a very settled stage with our team, maybe one or two spots we got to tinker with. I'm pretty sure from an administration and planning department, the World Cup committee in the Caribbean, I know for sure the different governments are doing everything to make sure the facilities will be up to date. But for me, the head coach of the team is, you know, already start establishing that communication. You know, guys already know what roles they have to execute. My constant dialogue with skipper Rovman Powell, making sure we both are in sync and aligned with the things we are looking to do. So we're ready. WI, when I say we, it's not we, it's WI, West Indies, ready for the World Cup. It's been a long build-up, you know. Obviously, internationally we played in Australia, first series. Didn't win it, but look, the way my batters batted, I think is the first time, you know, a team has scored over 200 three consecutive times, whether batting first or chasing, and it speaks volumes of the power that we have in that squad. You know, obviously we need to tinker and work on some different bowling roles, and that, you know, myself, James Franklin, the captain, have been speaking to various persons that we want to execute the different roles. I've been speaking and working diligently with our analyst, Avines, you know, looking at grounds, different venues we're going to have, and the different dimensions and different conditions in the surface, you know, that it brings, and making sure we have the right personnel to fill in those key roles. So Avines been working tirelessly and presenting me with the data and everything that I need in order to pick that squad. So the preparation both on and off the field is going good, leading closer to the World Cup. I think a few of my boys will be in the IPL playing. We have probably a series just before the World Cup, 3 matches against South Africa. So building up to that, we'll be ready. And again, we're at home. We know the conditions. It's not about adapting, but it's just about, you know, making sure that we execute well when the day comes. Yeah, the different venues. Guyana for us, then Trinidad, then St. Lucia, my hometown, finishing up the first set, first round. Obviously, PNG in Guyana, World Cup opener. You know, we have to come out blazing. You know, like I could imagine myself in the dressing room. You know, my first team meeting before the World Cup. How enthusiastic I'll be. You know, I mean, the last T20 World Cup game I played for West Indies, you know, it was in Eden Gardens, you know, and that was my last game. So to be back as a leader this time as head coach, you know, in the World Cup and, you know, playing at home, I know my guys will be ready, you know, and Guyana, we know the conditions. Like I said, we've been following and getting all the data we need that will make us successful. And moving on to Trinidad, it's been a very good venue for us. And then hometown, Daren Sammy Cricket Ground in St. Lucia, I know it's going to be massive, wrapping up the first group stages with Afghanistan there. But again, it doesn't matter who we play. Once we respect our oppositions, be confident within our group, and you know my word is all about the execution. Once we go out and do that, you know, we should be able to play a brand of cricket that will enable us to get victories. Oh yes, 2023 was a really good year. Obviously, we had a new captain in Rovman Powell. You know, he didn't lose a series in 2023. So for us as a team, building up to this World Cup, you know, winning matches always build confidence. And for us to beat, first of all, South Africa in South Africa, then England and then India in the Caribbean. That was massive for us. You know, we did not win a series against India for a long time, and England. And so for us to do that on home soil, where the World Cup will be, it spoke volumes. You know, and the manner in which we won. You know, it was amazing to watch. So I believe my guys are ready, and more victories builds more character, builds more self-belief, you know, builds more cohesiveness in the team, and it allows me as a head coach to have players that are informed to pick from, because victories do enable you to do that. Scoring 200 in all three innings, batting innings against Australia, that was amazing. You know, great conditions to play in. You know, bowlers, both teams were always under pressure, but the manner in which we scored our runs. And I still feel we had a lot left in the tank as a batting group. You know, not everybody fired, but, you know, especially that last game being 70-something for 5, to still end up scoring over 200, it shows the depth in our team. And against the Australia bowling lineup that is really good, to be able to constantly put them under pressure, it sends a strong message to the world from a batting group. West Indies, you know, is a dangerous force. And I've said it before to my guys. I said to them, I've seen this team before. This type of power, you know, the explosiveness. It was a team that I captained for 6 or 7 years. So to see now, fast track, 8 years I've left the game, and to see these guys coming, the Nicholas Purans, Rovman Powell, you know, Andre Russell, Romario Shepherd, you know, Brandon King, Johnson Charles, all these guys, these names, you know, still dominating. Man, it's exciting times for us in the World Cup coming in June.
You won.
Yeah, I had a good team, winning the World Cup twice, 2012, 2016. And now, as a head coach, I mean, that would be the icing on the cake, to be able to be at home, um, raising silverware right in front of our home fans. That would be something special. I think it would be right up there with the 2016 and 2012 World Cup, and just the growth with our team, and just the whole impact it could have on not just our cricket, but the whole region. When West Indies do well, there's a buzz. You saw Shamar Joseph, his exploits in Australia, how he created a buzz in the Caribbean. So for us, and for me as a coach to lift up silverware, it will mean everything. And yeah, I could just foresee it happening. April 3rd will always be special to me, for many reasons. Obviously, second time winning a World Cup as captain. It was actually my last international game as a player. The last time I wore that maroon. So that will always be something special to me. But obviously the manner in which we won, I don't think you'll ever see an event like that on a world stage. Carlos Brathwaite facing that last over, hitting Ben Stokes for 4 consecutive 60s when you need 19, is something special, and it will always have a special place in my heart, but I'm pretty sure if we could win this World Cup coming, that will definitely top it off. That would be the icing on the cake. That would be the creme de la creme, and yeah, I get excited talking about these things. So again, I will say to the fans, get your tickets, 100 days, more less than 100 days left, and come out and rally and support West Indies as they venture on their quest to winning another World Cup title.